If you love smoothies but think you can't have them with diabetes, then stay tuned because I'm revealing the best smoothies for diabetes management along with my favorite diabetes smoothies recipes. Hey, I'm Erin with Healthy Mom Happy Family, and as a registered dietitian and a certified diabetes educator, I love recommending smoothies as such a great way to increase your fruit and vegetable intake throughout the day. But I have found that many people who are living with diabetes are pretty scared of drinking smoothies because they're worried that it's going to spike their blood sugar levels. So I really wanted to take a minute today to clear up the confusion and let you know that you absolutely can enjoy smoothies with diabetes and still keep your blood sugar in check. You just have to know a few little tricks when it comes to building out your smoothie to make it blood sugar friendly. Now, before we dive right in and I share with you how to build a blood sugar friendly smoothie as well as my favorite diabetes smoothie recipes, I want to remind you that if you are looking for simple tips and tricks on managing type 2 diabetes and insulin resistance, along with easy recipes, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss a new video. All right, so let's dive in. Now you're probably wondering, are smoothies actually safe for people with diabetes? And the answer is yes. Smoothies can actually be a perfect snack or a meal replacement because they're a great way to get in more fruits and vegetables and fiber and protein and healthy fats. But what you have to remember is that not all smoothies are created equal. There are smoothies that can really balance blood sugar and make you feel full and keep you satisfied for hours. And then there are smoothies that can send your blood sugar on a roller coaster ride, which we want to watch out for. Now, one of the places that you will find smoothies that usually aren't as good for blood sugar is at restaurants and smoothie bars because a lot of times they're putting in a good amount of added sugar into those smoothies. So they might be putting in fruit drinks and syrups and different concoctions of added sugar and even honey and agave. All of these things can drive up the added sugar content and cause your blood sugar to spike. Now, if you are making your smoothie at home, there is a framework that you can follow to give yourself a really great tasting smoothie that will fill you up and will keep your blood sugar steady. And this is how you do it. So building a diabetes-friendly smoothie is really just about the ingredients and the ratio of those ingredients. So I like to think about building a smoothie as having my blender kind of chopped into 3 separate sections. One section is going to be the fruits and vegetables. One section is going to have protein, and one section is going to have healthy fats. When we do that, we have the perfect balance of slow digested carbohydrates, protein, fat, and fiber. That is going to ensure that you are feeling satisfied for hours to come. Your blood sugar is going to stay steady for hours after. And you're also going to have a smoothie that tastes great. And there's so many different ways and varieties of smoothies you can make based on that framework. So first, let's take a look at the fruits and vegetables that can go into a smoothie. This could really be anything, right? But if we think about non-starchy vegetables, so those deep green leafy vegetables like spinach, kale, those are great to add into a smoothie because they add very little in the way of carbohydrate, but they add a lot of fiber and they add a lot of antioxidants. When it comes to fruits in your smoothie, all fruits work. Berries are one of my favorites when it comes to a blood sugar friendly smoothie because they're lower in carbohydrates, they tend to be higher in fiber, have a lot of antioxidants, but on top of that, you can do citrus fruits, you can do a banana, you just have to watch the overall portion. So usually I recommend that you put in up to 1 cup of fruit into the smoothie, but then we balance it with that source of protein and healthy fat. So if we're thinking about the proteins that can go into a smoothie can be a variety of options. One of my favorite is unflavored Greek yogurt. It has about 13 grams of protein per half a cup. Cottage cheese is another one that is a great source of protein. Not everybody thinks about it in a smoothie, but when you blend it up, it really is very neutral taste. It gives a very smooth and thick consistency to a smoothie and actually works really well. And then you can also use something like a protein powder. If you choose a protein powder, you just want to be on the lookout for ones that have added sugars. So usually a protein powder that has no added sugar or very little would be your best bet. And then we have to think about putting fat in your smoothie. And this is something I find so many people forget about, but it is such a great way to make sure the smoothie fills you up and balances blood sugar. One of my favorite smoothie additions is to put in mashed avocado. It has a very neutral flavor profile. It helps to enhance your absorption of vitamins like vitamin A from the smoothie, but it also really provides a great way to thicken a smoothie and give a really nice texture. You can also look at nut butters like peanut butter, almond butter, sunflower seed butter. You can do chia seeds. All of these things are a great way to add healthy fats into a smoothie to thicken it and give more flavor, as well as keep your blood sugar balanced. Now, the one word of caution when you are building a diabetes-friendly smoothie recipe is to watch out for added sugars. We want to limit this as much as possible. Now, it can be easy to make a smoothie and think that it's a great idea to put in honey and added sugars, but even honey, which can be a good choice, it still is an added sugar. It still has carbohydrates. They're still quickly digested and they can spike your blood sugar. So you want to sweeten your smoothie really with whole foods as much as possible without putting in added sugars. If you want something that thins it out a bit, 100% fruit juice is also a great option, up to a half a cup in a smoothie, but we just don't want to put in added sugars like pure sugar, honey, agave. Even though those things can have a place in recipes, they're not the best choice for going into a diabetes-friendly smoothie recipe. All right, so if you love smoothies as much as I do and you are looking for new ideas, I wanted to share with you 12 of my favorite smoothie recipes for people with diabetes. These are delicious, they're really easy to make, and I feel like they run the gamut as far as flavor profiles. So if you're looking for something sweet or something a little bit more savory or a little bit more earthy, I got you covered. All right, so these are my 12 favorite recipes. I'm gonna show you what they look like, I'm gonna describe them, and I'm gonna link to the actual recipe below so you can go check it out, print it off, and blend it up if you're ready for it. All right, so the first smoothie I want to share with you, it's one of my favorites. I make this all the time. It's my anti-inflammatory berry summer smoothie. Some people refer to it as the flat belly smoothie because it has a lot of ingredients in it that target visceral fat or belly fat. But this smoothie is so good and it's so easy. It's creamy and it's sweet, and basically what you're doing is just blending together berries with Greek yogurt, a little bit of chia seeds. Couldn't be easier. So good, so packed with antioxidants. I'll put the full recipe below for you to check out, but I know you will love this one. And it has that balance again. We have the fruit, we have the protein coming from the Greek yogurt, the healthy fat coming from the chia seeds. It's the perfect combination for balanced blood sugar. And with this recipe, I'm showcasing it with berries. I use this recipe year round. I just get frozen berries throughout the winter months. So you can really make this recipe long term. Okay, so the next diabetes smoothie recipe on my list is my spinach mango smoothie. I love this smoothie because it's such a great way to get more greens into your meal plan. And if you're maybe just not in the mood for salad, the spinach goes really well in the smoothie, but it doesn't taste like spinach. It tastes cool and crisp with the mango. So it's a really, really fun smoothie recipe. I also very much enjoy taking the leftovers of the smoothie and freezing them into popsicles. So it can kind of be a win-win either way. But this recipe has fiber from the fruit as well as the vegetable. It has the protein in it too from the yogurt. So it's going to give that perfect balance to keep blood sugar nice and steady and incorporate more greens into your diet. And the next smoothie I can't wait to recommend is the avocado spinach smoothie. This is a green smoothie. What's great about it is it's actually vegan. It's also gluten-free. So depending on your dietary needs, it can work pretty much for all of them. Really great green smoothie. And a lot of people don't think about avocado in smoothies, but it is such a great way to have a thicker, really nice texture. Doesn't change the taste too much, but it gives a dose of those healthy fats, which boost nutrient absorption as well as promote blood sugar balance, and a great way to keep your appetite steady too. Now in this recipe, it calls for a plant-based protein powder. That way it stays vegan, but it's also helping to give more protein to balance blood sugar. If that matters for you, if you are consuming animal proteins already, you can easily swap that out for a protein powder you use at home. Just remember, if you do use protein powder, look for options that don't contain added sugar. Now the pumpkin protein smoothie, I love this one too. This is great for my pumpkin lovers out there. It's a perfect fall smoothie, because a lot of times once the weather cools down, we kind of get out of the habit of smoothies, but this works great year round. So you take pumpkin puree, there's spices, almond milk, chia seeds, protein powder, all of those things combined give you that protein, fat, and fiber combination so that it fills you up. It gives you that really great pumpkin taste, but you're keeping your blood sugar steady for hours to come. Now with smoothies, I love trying different flavors to really see what works. And this apple mint avocado smoothie is not a combination you might have thought of, but it works and it is good. So you're taking apple, you're taking avocado for the thickness, for the healthy fats. The mint is there for a really refreshing taste. And this is great as a meal replacement or as a snack in between meals. It's a little bit lower in protein, this recipe, but it still has 11 grams of fiber and 11 grams of fat. So because the fiber and the fat are so much higher, it still gives a really good feeling of satiety after eating it, and it still helps with blood sugar balance. If you want to up the protein more, you can put in a little bit of protein powder if you need to. You could change out the milk for Greek yogurt. So there are some options there if you want to increase the protein content. Now the strawberry tofu smoothie is another one I love because it's just another unique way to add more protein into your smoothie. So we talked about putting protein in a smoothie from protein powders and cottage cheese and Greek yogurt, but this smoothie uses tofu. And so this is a great plant-based way to get more protein in. Tofu is another protein source that has a very neutral flavor, so it kind of absorbs the flavors around it. So with the smoothie, you're really getting all the flavor from strawberries, but you're getting that fullness and blood sugar balance because of the added tofu. Now, if you are looking for more of a keto lifestyle type of smoothie, this keto blueberry smoothie works great. I love blueberries. They are such a great way to amplify the antioxidant content of your diet and get more fiber. And there is a lot of research that supports people with type 2 diabetes consuming more blueberries, having better outcomes and better blood sugar management. Now, this whole smoothie recipe only has 8 grams of net carb, and you get a lot of blueberry flavor. Now, if you're worried about blueberries in this smoothie, just remember that blueberries are great when they're in season, but you can freeze them or you can buy them frozen, so you can make this smoothie year round. Now, if you're looking for more of like a refreshing green smoothie, this celery cucumber smoothie is a great option. It's really refreshing, great way to get more of the vegetables into your meal plan, especially as a snack or as a light meal that you can pair with something else. But I love this one as a way to kickstart the day. It's just refreshing and energizing, and it's a good way to have blood sugar balance. And I always feel better if I feel like I start my morning off with a vegetable, because it can be hard to just get them all in later in the day. So having vegetables throughout the day, and especially at the breakfast meal, is a great way to help me meet my goals. And I love that this smoothie helps me to do it. Now, if you love key lime pie, you have to try this key lime smoothie. This is so flavorful and so tart and creamy. I just love this one, but it will keep your blood sugar balanced and it will help you to stay full after consuming it. So it's really, tropical. So this is a great one maybe for summertime, the springtime, but you certainly can have it year round. This is also a really great smoothie to freeze and to make into popsicles just because of the great taste. Now it does have sweetener in it, but it's monk fruit that is incorporated into this smoothie. So it's sweetening without the added sugar, because that is a calorie-free sweetener option. So this option will give you that balance of protein, carbs, and healthy fats with the fiber, so you're going to keep your blood sugar nice and steady after consuming it. Now another really tangy and refreshing smoothie is this cucumber pineapple smoothie. It's a great way to get vegetable and fruit, and I know a lot of people living with diabetes get nervous about incorporating pineapple. It does have slightly more sugar than some other fruits, but this pineapple that's incorporated into the smoothie, along with the high fiber vegetables and the proteins and the fats, it's going to keep your blood sugar balanced. It's not too much pineapple. You don't have to worry about spikes in blood sugar after the smoothie. It has a lot of fiber in this drink, and this smoothie is only 100 calories per serving, so it is on the lower end of calories, and making it a great snack and making it great for those who are focusing on weight management as well. Now, if you are more on team green smoothie and you're looking for more vegetables, the kale and avocado smoothie is great. It's going to give you that thickness from the avocado, but you're getting more of that, kale taste, and you're getting all those antioxidants that you get from the superfood. And it doesn't have a very strong bitter taste either, because there is celery, there's mint, there's lemon. So that helps to offset some of that bitterness and make it a really great, refreshing green smoothie option. And there's lots of green smoothie options when it comes to diabetes smoothie recipes. This is another one here, this low carb green smoothie that has bananas as well as Greek yogurt with spinach. So it's a combination of fruit and vegetable, and then protein powder and chia seeds are added. So it really amps up the protein as well as the healthy fats. This smoothie has 30 grams of protein and 8 grams of fiber in it, and only 23 grams of carbohydrates. So it's very well balanced when it comes to blood sugar management, and also incredibly filling thanks to the protein and the fiber. So that is my top list of diabetes smoothie recipes. And as you can see, there are so many options for blood sugar balanced smoothies. If you love smoothies and you have diabetes, smoothies are not off limits. With a little bit of balance, you can incorporate so many different varieties of smoothies into your meal plan and keep your blood sugar steady. So just remember that framework when it comes to balancing a smoothie. You want protein, you want good fats, and you want fiber, as well as those fruits and vegetables. So if you think about your blender in 3 parts, your fruits and vegetables, your protein, your fats, that combination is going to allow you to incorporate a variety of foods into your smoothies, but keep your blood sugar balanced after, as well as keep you full and focused. So try these recipes out. I am linking to them all below, but I'd also love to hear from you in the comments, and you tell me, what is your favorite combination for a blood sugar balanced smoothie? I'd love to try it out. And if you found this video helpful, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss new tips, tricks, and recipes. Thanks so much for being here.